Alolan Ninetales, what a beautiful card. This rainbow Alolan Ninetales, by the way, is unbelievably gorgeous, and I was stoked that we pulled it. But I want to talk about how cool this card is. For only 2 water energy, you are doing 80 damage, which is solid. Obviously, something like Suicune can do more damage, right? But you are also stopping your opponent from attaching any energy in their active spot. This can be absurd, and we had some absurd games with it where we would trap an opponent's Mega in the active spot. They couldn't retreat, or even when they did, we Cyrus them back in and they didn't have enough energy. It's just so mean. I really like this card. I do think there are a couple issues with it. One, it has only 150 HP, right? Which can be a little tricky. And two, you want to make sure you get your energy on it. That's where the old Alolan Vulpix comes in. We have the Call Forth Cold Alolan Vulpix. If you get this in the active spot, you get to power up your energy on this essentially for like 1, right? So you put 1 on it, you power, next turn you are fighting. And we are pairing this with none other than one of the craziest cards ever made, Greninja. So this has a couple of Froakies, a couple of Greninjas, a Greninja EX in case we want to pivot into that. And this also sets up some really cool plays with May. We have May in this deck where if we need a different Greninja, if we want to trade a Froakie for an Alolan Ninetales and on, we can make that happen. We also have an inflatable boat. I had X speed at one point because ideally you want to get Alolan Vulpix in the active spot so it can power, and sometimes you start Froakie and just want to move them around. Also, it just helps with the retreat cost of something like Alolan Ninetales. Later in the game, if you get Greninja EX online, you don't need to stress about this too much. The rest of our deck here, Pokeballs, Rare Candies, the boat I talked about, Professor's Researches, Sabrina, Cyrus, May, and a Copycat. We had some great success with this. I think there are some other A9 cooks that I'm excited about. I want to try Crawdaunt and things like that, but this just seems to be a very solid way to win with A9. Use Sabrina or Cyrus in your opponent who does not want to be in that active spot. You hit them so that they cannot do anything while they are there. They cannot power, and then you take them out. Yeehaw, everybody. Enjoy. Use Cramorant. Cram could be okay. Starting with Alolan Vulpix. Going second, which is a good start for us. We can Call Forth Cold and get Ninetales out there. They have Swablu. Hey, Prince Vicious, thanks for the Prime. Thank you, buddy. Will Squirt Bottle ever be meta? No. You just can't reliably run into fire decks. There may be a set that's all fire, like kind of how this is like a big psychic meta. There may be a set that's so fire heavy that you could somewhat justify it being one of your cards, but in general, probably not. I could May. I don't really want to, but yeah, I don't need it. Okay, I'm gonna send you back. I'm gonna send you back. Yeah, Flame Patch makes it pretty bad, right? We recognize initiatives to improve retention rate and login frequency, such as enhanced collection experience. Yeah. Yeah, which is kind of what, I mean, it feels like that's what they're doing with like smaller packs and giving more time between ranked and stuff like that. But yeah, I don't think they said that they were like changing, like fundamentally changing huge aspects of the game or anything. All right. Ninetales online. Pokeball gives us somebody. It gives us Froakiball. Pokeball for a Froakiball. I would love to copycat in some ways, but I have the perfect setup for Greninja, so I will not do that. We will hit with Binding Snow. We get 1 KO. And they can't attach energy active, so they're going to put Greninja up, right? So they can power Swablu on the bench. If I only had a Cyrus here, that would be chill and fun. Chingling, okay. The Chingling is a huge play for them, too. Because what the Chingling is going to allow them to do is I'm going to get the KO on the Froakie, they put the Chingling in, then they power the Swablu and bring it in. Which is a really nice play for them. It also opens up a path to victory for me, which I'm going to have to take. I think their play was solid. It's just not going to work out for them. Unless they Sabrina me. Oh, no, it still doesn't work out. Because now I pulled my Cyrus. GG. Ninetales. Alolan Ninetales. I think the other problem with the card like Squirt Bottle, GG's. I think the other problem with the card like Squirt Bottle is, like, again, you only have 20 cards in a deck. And you're already like, I want another Copycat. I want another Sabrina. I want a Cyrus. You know what I'm saying? So, I think it's just one of those things, like, it's not like you're always like, all right, I need to add 5 more cards. What do I even put here? Like, the decks are pretty packed. Ooh. What's my new favorite card? Probably Kangaskhan. Is TCG Pocket still alive? It's dead. Made $2 billion and they just shut it down. It's sad when they do that. That's what those monsters do. We've got good cards here. I think I have to Professors. Has it hit 2 billion? No, I think it's like 1.6 or something. Is Giggle any good? Doesn't look like it. Looks pretty bad. Guzzlord having the energy advantage here is unfortunate for me. Oh, you could run Inflatable Boat here. That'd be fun. We're gonna X speed. I'm gonna chip. Guzz, I guess. Makes it easier if Ninetales can hit it twice. What's your favorite set? I really like Celestial Guardians a lot. I thought that was a really cool set. Shining Revelry was also quite cool. Wisdom of Sea and Sky was pretty fun. This one seems pretty fun so far. Come on, don't take my energy. Cool. We'll go ahead and Copycat here. Eevee Grove, that was a fun one too. Yeah, Eevee Grove was cool. I might power Froakie here in case I go Greninja EX. If I get Greninja EX, that could be pretty good. Now we can't put energy on the Guzzlord, which is nice. It's got another one, though. TRG. No, thank you. Hopefully Grindcore, if it hits any energy, it takes 1, right? Ooh. Man, this guy really hates his opponents having energy. Ain't that the truth? Okay. I think I'll probably play Greninja EX if I can get my rare candy. I guess you can ship. You could start shipping anything, huh? We got options. I mean, they can't put energy in the active. I think even Lucamine wouldn't work, right? So, yeah, we built Swampert last night, Captain. If you can get A9 out early, man, it's mean. Oh, Lucamine still works. Why would someone tell me Flame Patch didn't? They can't attach it from their... Oh, because this comes from the discard pile. So, Flame Patch would still work. Right? Hey, man. Hey, dude. Hey. Chill out. All right? Just chill out, man. All right? Can we chill even for a second? Can I encourage you to chill? Thank you. Flame Patch only works on active fire? Yeah, I know what Flame Patch does. Someone was saying Flame Patch is canceled out by Ninetales' ability, but it's not, because it comes from the discard pile. GG. GG. 8 heads, by the way. Hey, this is the midway point of the video, where I want to know from you, what do you think the most beautiful card in the new set is? Let me know in the comments. A major one? Alright. Hey, if it was a major one, I'd know. This is clearly a tier 2 or 3. Don't even act like it was a major one. It's tier 2 or 3 at best, and I won't argue. Major one. Nope. From Wisconsin in the 40s? Guys, if you think this is a top tier, you're out of your mind. There was a Netflix doc on it. There's a Netflix doc on a woman who bullied her kid. I mean, there's Netflix docs on anything. That does not prove your point. Denied. I deny this. That doc was crazy. That doc was crazy. A lot of people are abusing the flip coin cheat. Well, good thing it's not real. You guys love this guy. Not me. Mm-mm. Hey, be kind to our mods. Don't be a weirdo. Alright. I need Ninetales, and I need it 2 years ago. If I get a Alolan Vulpix, I can stop him from attaching next turn, which is a good strat. They would have to Misty or something. So, this could be pretty good for us. They can't Mega Blaster next turn. They could retreat, maybe, but... I think Misty is pulled from the energy zone, right? So... If they can't get energy on it right now, it's stuck. I guess they could... Oh, lucky Ice Pup, you monster. I guess what they could do is they could maybe power the bench and move energy, but not a lot of water decks have that. This card art is so beautiful. I love that card art. The professors. Ninetales, Cyrus. I kind of want my other Greninja, honestly. I could power 2 Ninetales, I guess. So now they're in trouble here. I mean, so... You guys gotta stop arguing about this serial killer in the chat. I'm telling you, you gotta cut it out. It's too much arguing about this serial killer in the chat that I know none of you even care about or like. So sick of my chat acting like they love this serial killer. I need to study up on serial killers. It's embarrassing. Dude, this is not a top tier serial killer, and I will die on that hill. And the serial killer would probably love that. Brother. This guy's ice popping his way. All the way. Get out of here, dude. Get out of here. Alright. Insane. Insane. How many did he hit? 1, 2, 3, 4. He hit 4 in a row. This guy pops. I can't argue that this guy pops. I think we have to Cyrus, right? I don't think I have a choice. He never leaves now. Yeah, GG. GG. Take that, you lucky ice pop jerk. Do I need to continue to do the math? I don't feel like it. Don't want to. Once you pop, you can't stop. Technically, this is true. You can't argue that that's 100% accurate. I would like a Froakie. Oh, we might get one. We don't. But we might have. Do I care? I don't know. In case they have a Geo or something, I guess I have to play my bench. Pokeballs. Pokeballs. EVs. There's the Froakie. Hi, buddy. I think we go Alolan Ninetales here. I'm gonna... What do they got? They got 5 in hand. I think I'm gonna Sabrina here. I think I'm just gonna take the KO right now. Because I think they want the Eevee to get online, so I want the Eevee to not get online. That's my strategy. What does my opponent want? I want to do the opposite of that. If we hit Greninja here, we can win. I guess I gotta give you Vulpix, huh? Not my favorite. If they don't put out a bench, we just win with Greninja EX. So that's cool. We're in a pretty good spot here. I've liked this so far. Ninetales is a really cool card, and it sets up some really mean situations. We got to try some other Ninetales decks, but I'm for it. Yeah, we win. GG. They needed a bench. They don't got a bench. Rare candy, the candy is so rare, baby. Rare candy, rare candy. The candy's so rare that the candy is rare. Oh, rare candy, rare candy. The candy's rare. Hua! Get out of here. We could drop the X speed and just go with the inflatable boat. Then we get to make multiple moves. Sounds like FOMO to me. Oh, is that what it is? Is that what it is? FOMO? Is that what it is? I kind of look like him? Thank you. Great. Sure. Why not? Casual criminalist taught me everything I know about serial killers. I don't know what that is, but it sounds like something that would be popular. Is this the Ed Gein fan club? Dude, I can't. Yes, it is. It's the fan club. How do I want to play this? I could attack. If I May into a Greninja, I can KO a Routes before it evolves. That may be the way to go. Now we need 2 boats. Who will carry the boats? Ooh, that pop was only delicious for 1 moment. All right, they're powering other routes, which is smart. We have Copycat. I could call forth Cold. It's risky, but they'd have to get a stadium. I could May right now. I could Copycat, but that seems ludicrous. I could May right now for a Greninja. Alright, I think we're gonna do it. Greninja, Ninetales, great. Okay. You guys go back. I will take the Greninja play. I think I have to. It's my only kind of avenue to get out of this. It's not great, but it's something. I chip one, I KO the other. I hope they don't have Gardevoir. If they have it, we're maybe just too far behind. Hey, Empirical Shot. Thank you so much for the Prime, buddy. Thanks for subbing up. Appreciate you. I do have an inflatable boat, but it's not very useful right now. You did it for me and Ed. Thank you. Thank you so much. And thank you, Cloud, on TikTok. Appreciate you, buddy. I got another Vulpix. I could sacrifice a Vulpix here and power the other Ninetales. That might just be the way to go. Like, one of these has to go down. I probably will evolve it, but... They're looking for guard. Another Giratina. Okay. Do they have a stadium, though? This is the question. Well, not yet, at least. Unfortunately for us, they do kind of counter us with this, even if they have... Even if we do stop them from adding energy, they counter us with this stadium, right? Pokeball finds us a Froakie. Professors gives us our Greninja and our Ninetales. We'll play the pretty Ninetales. I don't have my Cyrus, unfortunately. So the best I can do is just Shuriken the routes. If they end up having red, they just get me. They're popping. They're popping. Red? Yeah, the card red. No one runs red anymore? Okay, alright. Jeez. GG. GG. I haven't had a chance to see if anyone else has used it yet, but I would just like to say Chandelure Silvally looks like a fun combo. Oh, the new one? Yeah, because it worked with supporters, right? That could be a really cool one. And the other one, the other big one. AVG, maybe? Yeah, I can't remember, honestly. It's been a while, guys. It's funny, I used to work in a, like, geek position fixing computers and stuff. Now, I can't do anything. Now I'm like, is RAM part of my hardware drive? Like, I am useless. Does RAM really exist? Did you see RAM prices? I have heard it's insane, yeah. How far I've fallen, it's true. It's true. Well, you know, I don't know what it is. Like, certain things have stayed in my brain. Not fully, though. Like, there are certain things that stayed in my brain. Like, I played poker for many years, so, like, certain things stay in my brain where it's like, all right, if I have, like, ace-king, and they have, like, pocket sevens, like, I'm, like, 51... Or, you know, like, certain things have stayed in my brain, and then other things that are actually way more useful, it's like, nah, we're not gonna keep that, Jake. You're gonna lose that one, buddy. Copycat. All right, we have an insane amount of cards. However, I think considering where we're at with energy, we're actually fine to play Froakie here, right? You normally wouldn't play into a Suicune like this, but I don't think it's too bad for us. I could May, though, to get some of the other cards I need. I might hold some of the cards in my hand. Binding Snow is going to stop them from attaching to the active Suicune, so we're kind of safe for a second. But I think that other Vulpix, I think it would be better off either I go into Greninja EX or I find another Froakie or Greninja, maybe. I've got a Cyrus. So after I get rid of the Suicune, we're kind of smooth sailing. If I can get the other Greninja. Yeah, I need the other Greninja right now. That's what I need. With only 7 cards left, it shouldn't be too tough. We might pull it here. We do. Okay. Because I could have made for it, but we just pull it. All professors. Do I want other Froakie? Do I care? Not that much. Now they have to put in... what? Suicune, but they can't attack. They'd have to... Leaf into... or they need Greninja EX. If they get Greninja EX, they can move something around, right? I think we're just done. They gave me Cyrus back, so... I think it's just over, huh? What could they be looking for? Giratina. GG. Yeah. Dude, if you get Ninetales on early, it's really hard for your opponents to stop you. Thanks for watching. Thanks for listening. I love you. I'll see y'all next time. We did it.